Okay, if you're trading the morning move as a day trader here in the London session, are you really putting the probabilities of a successful trade on your side? Because what I see a lot of people doing, and it's over the last few months, I'm seeing a lot of people just trade a 5-minute chart, and the risk reward is pretty poor on those trades, and they're not really making the most of that early morning move. So on this update, I'm going to show you how we here at Trading College put the probabilities of success for the morning move, which I call that morning session, where we get that volatility kicking in with that morning London session. I'm going to show you how to put probabilities on your side. I'm going to show you how we do it here at Trading College. Okay, so get rid of the 5-minute time frame for one moment, and then we're going to add it back. Okay, so if you're a new trader, you want to be looking, or any trader that's pretty much unsuccessful trading the morning move or day trading, I would certainly go up to bigger timeframes. We call that the anchor chart, often known as well as the bias for swing trades, but we would call it the anchor chart. So if I was entering on a 5-minute chart, which would be step 2, step number 1 would be for me to go to the bigger time frame. We do this in our live trading days every single month. So in this case scenario, we're going to go up to the 4-hour time frame. I love the 4-hour chart. It is nice and relaxing. Getting those triggers then on a 5-minute entry gives you great risk reward. So I would advise people, when you're trading the markets as a day trader starting out, just have a couple of markets that you go to. Might be the euro dollar, it might be the FTSE, it might be the DAX, very popular markets to trade in that morning session. Now, you come to the euro here, we've got a trend predictor at 4 a.m. telling us that the 8 a.m. is going to go up. Now, if you're not familiar with the trend predictor, it gives you the green arrow telling you that next candlestick is likely to go up. Well, it might not go up, but it does a lot of the time. So I'm ready here. I've done my analysis for the golden hour, that golden hour at 8 a.m. every trading day, where you get that 4 a.m. candlestick closing and the hourly closing and opening a new one as well. But the point is here, the anchor chart is giving me the green trend predictor, likely to go up the next candlestick. Well, I don't particularly want to do a 4-hour entry. I can do if I want to, if I'm busy, but then I want to go down to the 5-minute for the trigger. Okay, now here we're down in the 5-minute time frame. Everything's faster and much more quicker. So we get our buy signal here. Here's the 8 a.m. candlestick. Now, this 8 a.m. candlestick, we don't have a green. Remember, in our heads, we're only going to be looking for long trades. So for the pro trend system turns green, we buy on green, stop here. All right, easy. We're ready for the bigger time frame. We're down to step 2, the entry, which a lot of people can mess up. But I wait for green, okay, and then I'm running the trade as far as I possibly can. Now, let's take a little look at some risk reward here. And I'm seeing some appalling risk rewards on what some people are trading. And it really is not a good thing. So here's the box where you'd have your stop. Put it up a little bit higher. Let's take a little look at this one. Copy this one. There's the 1-to-1 risk reward. There's the 2-to-1 risk reward. Let's just do that one again. Copy that. Drag it up. Here's the next one. Okay. So that would be a 3-to-1 risk reward. Entry was here. Stop here. 1-to-1, 2-to-1. There's 3-to-1. So you've got a 2-to-1 risk reward ratio here, and you hit 2-to-1. Bank it, move on. Let's go and have a look at some other examples right here. Let's look at the FTSE trade, because this is absolutely flying. Profit target has just been hit on this. Okay, the 5-minute pro trend system is going up. Well, you know, why would you go long the market? Let's go back to our step number 1. Let's have a little look at the 4-hour time frame. That's the 4-hour chart. So let's have a little look at the 1-hour, beg your pardon, because that's where we got the signal for the bias this morning. And I'll explain what time frames to go up to in 1 second. But you can see here, we had a nice move down on the 1-hour chart, but then we got this lovely 2-wave divergence on our storyteller. So at this point here at the golden hour, 8 a.m., it was likely to go higher because we had a 2-wave divergence. Momentum was rising. Okay, that's fine. Let's go down to the 1 hour, the 5-minute time frame, which is our trigger time frame. There's our buy signal here. We get into the trade at 8 a.m. There's the 8 a.m. candlestick here. We buy it on this candlestick right here. Okay, stop underneath the swing low. Look at the risk reward on this. Flies higher. You've made your day's money before most people get into their desks. Let's have a little look at something else. One that's not often traded in the London session, New Zealand CAD. I made money on this morning on the golden hour. Why did I go long the New Zealand CAD? It was probably not on any of your radars at all this morning. Spread's a little bit wider in the morning, but we look to go long. Here we've gone up to the daily time frame. Look at this, a 2-wave on our storyteller, telling us that this candlestick could go up into here. All right. So the rules are, if you're looking at a daily chart, that's your anchor chart, then your 5-minute entry trigger, you're looking for a bigger profit, maybe like 3-4 to 1 risk reward, even further if you want to hold it for a swing. If you're doing a 4-hour time frame, that could run for the whole morning session up to midday. If you're doing an hourly time frame, you're managing it more actively as you're using it as your anchor chart, that then you can use the 5-minute entry. You could run it for the next hour and go for your day's money. Okay. So I'm always looking at the bigger time frame. Step 1, bigger time frame anchor chart. Step 2, entry. With whatever system or strategy you're using, whatever indicators you're using, guys, use that bigger time frame because it's going to put the probabilities on your side. And then, you can get down to that smaller trigger time frame to get into the trade. Practice this. Just keep on practicing it. You'll get really good at it. And we certainly do this in our live trading days every single month and on my live trading mentorship program. My mentorship program is all about live trading in with me, alongside me, trading in my trading room. It's none of this online where you're basically with a PowerPoint presentation. We'll do a little bit of teaching around the strategies and the systems and stuff and risk reward. But really, it's where you learn is when you learn is where you're doing the live trading. You're in amongst it. You can't learn to play golf from a book. You've got to play golf. And so with mentorship program, especially day trading mentorship program, it's all about day trading alive alongside me every single month, okay? And doing it and seeing it live. That's how you learn. If you want to be interested or want to dive onto my mentorship program, click the link below. Our course advisor will call you back and discuss the options with you. And I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.